So SUI has been going crazy. How high can this thing actually go? Is it the right time to buy right now if you don't hold any SUI? That's what I want to discuss in today's video. But remember, nothing here is financial advice. I can always be wrong, so make sure you guys do your own research. Now, before I get into the video, for anyone looking for a great crypto exchange, make sure you check out my link to BTCC. You get 10% bonus on first-time deposits, extra bonuses up to $10,000. It requires no VPN, no KYC, and they've been around for over 13 years. So the link is going to be in my description down below for anyone that's interested in that. But if we take a look here at the crypto bubbles, what we see is we're experiencing another green day. Absolutely fantastic. Like at the top here, the day is green, week is green, month, year is green. Not that long ago, everyone was panicking, wondering where is the bottom. A lot of people felt like we have entered into a bear market, and that's so typical of investors. They see the coins going down day after day, week after week, and automatically believe that we're back into a bear market. I guess most people were forgetting that the reason why we're going down was only because of Trump and his tariffs. And as I've been telling all of you, nothing goes down forever, and eventually the bounce back is going to happen. We had to just weather the storm, and right now things are looking pretty darn good. But getting into a few things. So first off, if we take a look here at this article, it talks about how SUI blast past $3.69 with 72% weekly surge, eyes $5. I believe SUI's all-time high was just over $5. And the way things are looking right now, I wouldn't be surprised if it blows past this $5 area. Okay, so it goes on to saying SUI surged 20% in the last 24 hours with a 72% weekly gain, now trading at $3.69. TVL on SUI network increased by 38%, reaching 1.6 billion, showing growing investor confidence. DEX volume and on SUI spiked by 177%, reaching 599 million in the last 24 hours. SUI broke past the $2.90 resistance, aiming for a new target of $5 with strong market momentum. All right, let's check out DeFi Llama here. So right now the TVL is sitting at 1.78 billion. It's up 15% in the last 24 hours. So my gosh, things are looking fantastic for SUI right now. Absolutely fantastic. If we check out here on CoinMarketCap, it's sitting at $3.66. In the last 7 days, it's up over 73%. On the month, it's up 43%. The current market cap is 11.91 billion. So SUI is actually, if we go out here, it's sitting at spot number 11 on CoinMarketCap. So it flipped Chainlink. That is absolutely massive. It's going to enter the top 10 soon. I mean, it's got to more than double in price to enter the top 10 and kick out Tron, which shouldn't even be in here to begin with. But regardless, SUI is doing its thing, and I am absolutely loving it. Now, if we check out the indicator here, you'll find this down below. It's called Trade Assist. Lets you know when it's a good time to buy and sell crypto when there's a bullish and bearish momentum happening. But we can see that SUI entered this bullish momentum on April 22nd, and this thing has just continued to go up. Absolutely incredible. We see a couple of sell zones here, but those are take profits for anyone that was just looking to make a quick flip on SUI here. Right now, let's remove this for a second. I want you guys to really take this in. Take this chart in right here. Like it just went nuts in a straight line, basically, right? So sitting at, it went in a straight line from $2.14. It just went up. It's just crazy. This lets you know that the hype in SUI is real. And I've been in SUI since like 80 something cents, right? And I've just been holding it. I have it in my wallet. I haven't done anything with it. I've taken profits. Like I always tell you guys, take profits along the way. Don't be greedy, right? And the rest, I'm just holding because I have a price target in mind, and it's nowhere near that price target. Look, I've been in this space long enough to know when people are calling for certain strong projects like SUI, because there's a new solid L1 in every cycle, and this cycle it's basically about SUI, right? and people are calling for SUI to be the next Solana. Now, I don't know if it's necessarily going to flip Solana because as the market continues to head up, Solana is going to continue to head up as well. But regardless, it doesn't even need to flip Solana. All SUI needs to do is reach the market cap of where Solana is at right now, and early investors is going to be laughing all the way to the bank. Right? I can't wait for that to happen. Okay. Now let's check out a few of SUI's ecosystem because I want you guys to really check this out. Okay. So see this, for example, which is a DEX for SUI sitting in a market cap of 137 million. Funny enough, this is still considered cheap in my personal opinion. Okay. Now I wouldn't say to buy now because if you check out the last 7 days, this thing is up 100% in the last 7 days, right? So it actually came down a little bit because this thing was just sitting at 22 cents and now it's sitting at 19 cents. But yeah, I wouldn't buy now because take a look at this. If you did see this at its bottom, you'd have gotten this thing at 9 cents, right? So that was just an incredible buy opportunity. Market cap, this would have been $70 million market cap. I do believe that CETUS is going to enter the billions, at least $1 or $2 billion market cap in this bull cycle. That's what I think. Anyways, of course, like I said, I can always be wrong. And funny enough, or interestingly enough, CETUS is not even listed on Coinbase yet. You know, once CETUS did get that Binance listing, it went parabolic. Okay, I think it went up like more than 100% in maybe like 2 days or something like that. I could be wrong, but I know it was something crazy. The movement was pretty parabolic, right? And I can just imagine what happens once CETUS gets a Coinbase listing. It's going to be crazy. Even if you check out some of SUI's meme coins, check this out. So in the last 24 hours, we got FUD, which is up 43%. In the last 7 days, it's up 144%. Okay. What's another big SUI meme coin that was very popular? There was FUD, there was Blub. Blub is up 100% in the last 7 days. We got Uni, which is up 231% in the last 24 hours. And then we got Uni that is up 744% in the last 7 days. So what this tells me is people's paying very close attention to SUI yet again. So if you are someone that does not hold any SUI, and if you've been following me for a while, I used to talk about SUI all the time, right? So hopefully you guys got into SUI in the early stages, at least around 80 cents, 90 cents, or a dollar when I was talking about it. But even if you didn't and you wanted a piece of SUI, I wouldn't get SUI right now because the move has been pretty decent in the last week or so. So I would definitely look for a pullback. Now, I've talked about this quite a few times here on my channel, but just like in the crypto crash when everything was coming down and I was mentioning how eventually there's going to be a relief rally and we saw those relief rally time periods, it's the opposite, but same thing for the market right now. Right now, everything is skyrocketing, right? Well, not everything, some coins like SUI, but some coins really are just trading sideways still. But some of the coins that's really skyrocketing, eventually there's going to be a cool off period where it comes down a little bit, and that could be your opportunity to get cheap, get SUI at a discounted price, right? Don't be buying right now while SUI is taking off. If you do, that's because you haven't learned your lesson at all. There's no need to catch FOMO in this market anymore. All right. But let's get into where SUI can potentially go this bull cycle. So first off, we need to be a little bit more, I want to be as, I guess, realistic as possible. I don't want to give too bullish of a price target because what ends up happening is a lot of investors, they think way too bullish and they wait for that specific price target, and if it doesn't happen, they're going to continue waiting and then they're just going to come down with the ship. Now, I always talk about taking profits along the way, but we need to talk about where SUI can potentially go. All right, so Solana right now is sitting at a market cap of 78 million. Sorry, I mean 78 billion. We wish Solana was sitting at a market cap of 78 million, okay? But if SUI was to reach the market cap of Solana, let's see here, that'll bring the price to $24 and an upside of 568%. That would be absolutely fantastic. I definitely believe that SUI is going to reach the market cap of Solana. Okay. Now, I do think we're going to potentially get a little bit higher than that. I do think that SUI is going to probably at its peak if we do get a super cycle bull run, then I do expect SUI to do something as high as like a $90 billion market cap. Of course, again, it all depends if we get a super cycle bull run, but as of right now, my price target is going to be somewhere around a $50 billion SUI. So that would bring the price to about $15. But again, I got in around like 80, 90 cents, somewhere around there. So for me, those are insane returns. Those are really nice returns for me. Now, if you're getting in around $3, then you have a potential upside of 324%. So the movement for you wouldn't be that parabolic, but SUI is one of those coins that's considered a safer play. So it all just depends on how much money you're actually willing to put it into this project and where your personal price target is. But mine is going to be somewhere around a $50 billion market cap. But if we do get a super cycle bull run, then I'm expecting SUI to reach at least a $90 billion market cap. We're going to see how this thing plays out, but I'm extremely excited. Now, that's all I have for you guys today. Do you own SUI? When did you buy SUI the very first time? Let me know in the comments section down below. And what is your price target for SUI? I'm very curious about that. But that's all I have. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Check out a few of the links that I have down below. And until next time, take care.